extreme moments of back pain during the day. Well, number one, you should go see a chiropractor. Don't take our advice for it. We're not chiropractors, but we can help you find the right chair that can help you work productively without experiencing back pain all day long. And really what you want to look at is a chair that has a lot of ergonomic principles built around it and in it. So we're going to look at a couple chairs and basically what you should be looking for in a chair to really get all day relief for severe or high levels of back pain, whether it be your lumbar, your shoulder, or your mid-back. Here are 3 chairs that are good for severe back pain relief. All of them have a lot of ergonomic principles and really are built for severe back pain relief. Let's look at all 3 of them and see what makes them special and unique and how they can help you. The Ergocentric iCentric is a very ergonomic chair, and really what makes it good for people with severe back pain is the customizability of the product. And it has a lot of options that you can add, such as a memory foam, you can add inflatable air lumbar support. But really what's nice about this is the way the chair is built in itself. It features a contoured seat, meaning the seat contours down like this. It's got a waterfall front, so you can get no pressure on your thighs, and you're going to get no pressure on the side of your legs either as you sit during the day. You can add features like memory foam or triple density foam to make it extra soft. That depends on if you have cacox pain or something like that, you would need a softer seat. You can also get a V tailbone cutout in the back for cacox pressure relief, which is a great feature to have. The second great feature about this chair is the formation of the back, the way it's formed and the way it gives you support. If you notice, it's got a narrower bottom, which means you can have a concentrated area of pressure on your lower back, which is nice if you have lumbar pain like myself. You're going to get a lot of pressure down there, and it's also got this wide top to get shoulder coverage to really cover any level of a person's shoulder width, which is great. Also included is the ratchet back, which allows you to lift it up and down, and that's critical for different size users or somebody that's a little bit taller. So let's take a look at some of the key features of the iCentric that are going to help back support. Critical feature about this chair for lumbar support is the air lumbar support. As I mentioned earlier, it's got the narrower part of the backrest that's going to put pressure on your lower back. If you notice on the backrest, there's not one part between her back and the chair is space, which means she's getting pressure and getting support at every point of her back. Really, that's what you can do for somebody with severe back pain. Is really you're going to get support from the bottom all the way to the top, and add the fact that it's a very soft back, and you're going to get a good amount of support, and that's what makes this chair really nice for people with severe back pain. This is the Verte chair by RFM, one of the more expensive ergonomic chairs on the market, but one of the best ergonomic chairs on the market, and that's attributed to the alien-like spine that the chair has. It really allows you to adjust the points at any level that you need it to. So I can push it back. Well, I can also push things forward, push them in when I'm sitting in the chair. And we'll demonstrate in a second how it works. But by having all these points of adjustment, you can get support at any individual level that you need. It's just like you can spine on human work. So we're going to demonstrate how the Verte chair works. So I'm going to sit in the chair and be comfortable, and I'm going to show you how the individual spine is going to give you pressure and support at each individual level. So as the user leans back, you can push these levers in where you need support. So she needs support on her lumbar, right there, for example. Mid-back or lumbar. I'm going to just push them in, and there's a lever on the right-hand side of the chair that gets lifted up. Okay? And if she were to lean forward, these back points are going to stay in the exact position that they're needed for the user in the future and whenever they take the chair. Same process goes. Unlock it, and she leans back again, and I can just readjust wherever I need it, whether it's upper, mid, lower, and really get support at every individual level of the chair. This is the ErgoHuman. It's a very popular chair. Really competes well against the Aeron in terms of comfort, and really, in our opinion, is a better value, comfort-wise and price-wise, than the Herman Miller Aeron chair. And a lot of people swear by this one as well, as far as comfort they get. And what is that comfort that they get? Well, there's a couple key features. Number one, the mesh is very soft. So if you've never sat in a mesh chair before, this is going to give you that little bit of spring. It's going to give you good support. Now, what's the key feature about this? Really the lumbar support. tell it's kind of like individual lumbar support. It's going to really push back as the user pushes back into it and give you just the amount of pressure you need. Not ideal and not as good as the Verte or the eye-centric that we saw earlier for severe back pain, but medium to severe, in between that range. It's a very good chair and gives you a good amount of support for the price that you get. So let's take a look at this chair work. Okay, so let's take a look at this chair and really let's look at the lumbar support in action, which is what I was talking about, by being adjustable and adjustive, if you will, to the user. So go ahead and stand up. You see how it notice the lumbar support first pushes forward when she gets up. As soon as she sits down, the lumbar support is going to move with her. Okay, so it doesn't push all the way back, but you can tell that the lumbar support is still hitting her back. She's still getting support, but it's moving with her. So if she would move forward, lumbar support would move forward. If she moves back a little bit and leans back even more, the lumbar support stays with her and puts support on her lower back. And same with the headrest. Not as adjustable, doesn't move back as much as lumbar support, but really this is where the money's at for this chair as far as the support is concerned. Great lower back and lumbar support on this chair. So these three chairs are some of the many chairs that we have for severe back pain. These have features that you should look for in a chair for severe back pain relief. And really combine this with an ergonomic workstation and look for these features in other chairs if you're not interested in the industry, and that's how you're going to find your way to severe back pain relief. And really go to a chiropractor if you haven't been already. They're going to help you more than a chair is, but the chair is where you work 8 hours a day, and really critical to being comfortable is getting a good chair that fits you well.